And as the war rages in the Middle East, here at home, Congress now in a better position to deal with that and funding issues, as the House yesterday formally elected Mike Johnson of Louisiana as its new speaker, getting right to business with a pro-Israel resolution.
All right, GOP Congressman Mike Lawler said finally he sits on the House Foreign Affairs Committee, can get back to work. Congressman, I know you thought Kevin McCarthy was doing a good job, but having said that, did you get the right guy?
Look, Mike Johnson is someone who can unify the conference. He is unfailingly kind, he's smart, he's principled, and he's somebody that I think will be able to bring both sides of the conference together to govern. And that is something that we need to do. These past 3 weeks have obviously been wasted time, and there's a lot of work that we need to get back to on behalf of the American people.
Sure.
So I think, you know, we're all looking forward to getting back to work and looking forward to Mike Johnson
and not shutting down the government.
How about that speech yesterday?
Correct.
He did a great job, not only the constitutionalist, but he also was reading scripture, told his story, first to graduate from college in his family. Dad was a firefighter, had a bad burn, and lived with pain for a while, and he died 3 days before he became a congressman. But very touching stories, and just seems like overall a really good guy.
Well, I think he obviously humanized himself. You know, I lost my dad when I was 26 to cancer, so I certainly empathized with him sharing that part of his story and journey. And certainly, you know, look, the American people want leadership. You don't have to agree on everything. Certainly, you know, Mike and I don't. And as Ed Koch famously said, if you agree with a politician on 12 out of 12 things, go see a psychiatrist. I mean, you know, we're not going to agree on everything, but we need to be able to work together. And I think Mike is somebody who can bring people from all sides together. He has the personality and the temperament to do that.
Well, let's hope so, because the Republican Party is fractured, as you know, right now in Congress. Before they voted out Kevin McCarthy, though, in now a famous incident, Congressman Jamaal Bowman of New York pulled the fire alarm. He thought he was opening the door, and now this morning we've actually got video. Fox News, I think it could be exclusive video of him turning himself in. He's going to plead guilty to a single false fire alarm charge. He's agreed to pay a maximum fine of $1,000. Here he is just a little while ago talking about the jam he's in.
As I said from the beginning, I was not trying to disrupt any, official government proceedings. So I'm glad, the investigation found that was the case. The misdemeanor charge of pulling the alarm, I admitted that from the very beginning. So, gotta take responsibility for it. We have a deal in place, so looking forward to paying the fine, and 3 months later it being dismissed, and hopefully continuing to do work in my district.
So do you believe him?
Look, I mean, the video is pretty clear that he, tore the signs down and pulled the alarm and walked past multiple law enforcement officers without saying, hey, I made a mistake. Right. I accidentally pulled the alarm. So I think the video speaks for itself. But I'll tell you, I was flying home to Westchester last week, and he happened to sit down next to me in the same row. And I looked at him and I said, well, thank God we're not sitting in the exit row, because Lord knows what he would have done. But, look, he obviously pulled the fire alarm. He obviously did it to stall and create chaos. That's what he is. He's a chaos agent. I mean, this is somebody who voted against condemning Hamas yesterday. Yeah. It's disgusting. It's despicable. I don't know how you could be a member of Congress and not condemn Hamas. They are brutal terrorists who slaughtered Jews, the biggest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust. This is a no-brainer.
I'm curious, Congressman. I know there was a legal investigation, but will there be a House investigation as well? Will he be censored? Will y'all put something on the floor?
I know there are members that have resolutions they'd like to bring forward, so I suspect there's going to be a few resolutions coming forward, including to censure Rashida Tlaib for her vile and disgusting lie that Israel bombed a hospital, when in fact it was the terrorists who did that. And you have members of Congress, frankly, in my opinion, that are just unfit to serve, both in terms of their conduct, and the lies that they spew.
And by the way, also joining Bowman, another 9 other congressmen refused to condemn Hamas and support Israel, and about 1, 2, 3, 6 said voted present. I mean, if you guys can't get on all Democrats, if you guys can't get on that same page, that's scary.
Yeah. Here's the best part. A number of the present votes co-sponsored the resolution. I mean, real profiles in courage here.
Yeah.
Michael Lawler, thank you very much for joining us live.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.